Hello everybody, welcome back to Arthenex Plays City Skylines. So it's been a couple of days since I last played. I've been really enjoying looking around at all the other YouTubers that are playing this game and seeing how they're doing. I feel pretty good about where my city's at. We got 14,000 people, we got $500,000 in the bank, and we are doing great, in awesome shape. One thing that I've decided to do, and I'm going to go ahead and we'll unpause, but we'll leave it kind of slow speed because this is going to probably take a little bit, is I'm going to go ahead and upgrade my one-ways to one-ways with trees. It's going to cost us a little bit more in maintenance, but I have looked, and a lot of our towns say that they need higher land value. This is one easy way to do it. And we're only spending about $2,500 a week for maintenance on our roads. So even if we up that by 50%, which we won't because we're also not counting the maintenance we're paying on the highways, we can still easily afford the upkeep on this. So, and trees, you got to admit, look a lot nicer than parked cars. So we'll start over here in our commercial district, Lincoln Square. You can see how happy everybody is as I go around upgrading their roads. And then we'll do the residential. So trees reduce noise pollution, which is going to be very helpful, especially for these residential areas that are near these farms. They also increase land value, which will hopefully help these guys upgrade. And more upgrade means more, I don't know if it means more density, it definitely means more taxes. So it's a little bit tedious to do this now, but it's good in the future. Now that we're making plenty of money, we'll go ahead and use this road tool whenever we're going to be building in residential. I don't think it really matters for industrial, but might as well for residential. So I've also been thinking about what lot I want to buy next. I'm going to turn down the... this thing sounds like a freaking cannon is going off every time I do this. Let's turn the interface volume down a little bit. Thinking about what lot I want to upgrade, or not, purchase next. And there's a couple of different options, but I'm thinking we'll almost certainly buy the lot that has the railroad tracks on it, because that's also where all the oil is. If we buy the one that's a little bit further to the south, it's where the oil is. Now I don't know, however, before we do that, we have tons more space in our current lots that we haven't even begun to fill up yet. The lot that we bought for the hydropower is still almost completely empty. So there's lots of things we can do with that. We got a really high industrial demand right now. So I'm thinking of getting our forestry going. You know, it's kind of funny. I looked at our imports. There's a in the information tab under the city's connections. Under the city connection, there's a thing where you can see what goods your city is importing. And our city is importing mostly ore products, which I thought was kind of weird because we make a ton of ore products. It's also our biggest export. So we're not only exporting it, we're also importing it, which is weird. My only guess is that we must not be importing that much stuff at all if our biggest import is something that we don't really need. I don't know if that's actually, I mean, I'm not paying for the imports, so I'm not sure that it matters that much, but I did think it was interesting. Okay. Finally finished. Let's, you know, this is all eventually going to be commercial, so might as well upgrade this as well. You might think it's a little unrealistic to have trees magically appear, but even in real life there's companies that go around providing big trees for people to use when they want to plant a big tree in their yard. I had no idea this was a thing until fairly recently, but apparently trees, big and otherwise, are actually big business. Okay. Let's go ahead and crank it back up to speed 3 now that that's done. So if we look at our noise pollution graph now, look at that. Much better. Oh, did I miss? Looks like I missed a street down in here. Those roads promote, it even says on it, decoration supposed to lower traffic and increases land value. So low traffic, increased land value, no noise pollution. Poof. Look at that. It even significantly reduced the noise pollution from the highway. There's hardly any. And these guys who are hanging out by our farms should be much happier now. Average noise pollution 88%. Yeah, well, not in our residential districts, so that's good. Even our commercial district, there's not a ton. So traffic, you know, there's a lot of it, but it's flowing. You know, there's no backups. This is the closest thing we've got to a backup here. And even that seems to be flowing fairly smoothly as trucks come up here, circle around, and go back out, or go back out that way. Most of these guys, I think, are going from over here, and if they're going over here, they go up and they use that interchange. All right, so let's close this, and let's get to building some more. We got so we got a couple things we can do. The first question is, do I want to get the trains going? And I kind of think that I do. So I want to keep the trains near the highways. And in order to make them, well, maybe I'll wait. I'll save this space in here and this space in here. I'll save it for the trains. Let's see. We got a little bit of a backup trying to get onto the highway. Oh no, it's these guys. They want to get off the highway, but they're waiting for the people that are getting on the highway. But it doesn't look too bad. They just wait until there's a lull, and then they all get to go. All right. So let's start by building out the highway connection. So I may do something similar, but yeah, we'll start by building out the highway connection. We're not upgrading, we're building. We're going to build straight out here. Something like that. And then we're going to come straight back, try and make it parallel. That looks parallel. Going that way. And then, let's see. If we look at our Illuminati taking applications for new members, huh? Fascinating. Yeah, so our best timber producing land is all right around here. So, and then there's another big chunk of it over there. But let's focus on the stuff that's right next to the highway. It's the low-hanging fruit, as they say. Let's get our one-way roads. Yeah, we might as well use those. There's no reason our industry needs tree-lined roads, especially our forest industry. Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Let's drop that. Let's see. I want to go a little ways away from the highway, and we'll start about here. That should allow enough room for train tracks in there. And we kind of want to go. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually just going to do that, and then just so I know we're perpendicular to the highway. Yeah, something like that. And then we'll actually bulldoze that, and then we'll come up. Let's see, left, right, left. We'll go over. Let's see. We actually want to go a couple extra spaces because I want a little bit bigger of a gap on the highway over there. So we'll do that. Go back up to here. Oh, did I pick a spot where I can't build under the highway? That was silly of me. Yeah, there's just that one post there. Alright, let's go. And then use the freeform tool. And just go around this post underneath the highway. Alright, that should upset our grid too much. Okay, now let's see. So this is going this way, so we want one coming back. I'm guessing, oops, straight line tool. Right there. And then we need one going this way, here, and oh, and we reached our next milestone. We can get waste treatment plants and crematoriums and a new area. Excellent. I'm going to have to start thinking about some of these. Some of it might be tough. City money -1. Well, we can always... There's one that requires us to have low taxes. What level is that? We might think about doing that. It's like the Foppish Mall or something. Construct airport. I think it, Prussian office, unemployment rate over 40%. Library, the business park. We just need a bunch of commercial zone. Grand Mall, it's not that. Tax office, we'll get that when we build the water treatment plant. Colossal order offices. Where's it? High interest tower. We need 2,000 in debt, so I think all we have to do is take a loan to unlock that one. So let's just do that. Loans. Sure. Take that loan. Did that unlock it? It did. High interest tower. Good. Okay. Let's pay it back. Alright. I know there's a unique building. The Children Elementary Schools, 300 service buildings, 5,000 full lifespans. That's just a matter of time. Construct harbor. Connect all the city service buildings. Crime rate over 50%. I don't know that we're going to be able to get that one. We already have that one. This is residential. Public transit. All tax rates at most 6%. Alright, and there's one where we have to be in debt. So what we're going to do is while we're working on this, we're going to go to our budget and we're going to drop our taxes. Are we still making money? We are still making money. What if we eliminate our taxes? Okay, now we're losing some money, but it's still going to take us a long time to get down into the negatives. Okay. But that's okay. We should pretty easily crawl back and get back up afterwards. Okay, so now where was I? So this goes down, so I need one that comes back up. Down. Up. And I did unlock that building. Did I not? All tax rates at most 4%. 0 out of 20. Oh, I just have to leave it there for 20 weeks. Alright, well that shouldn't be no problem. I was making money at 4% tax, right? So 32,000. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, now if we go to our natural resources view, yes, okay, this is all excellent timberland. So we're going to need a new district. Use the medium-sized brush, and maybe I won't put any over there, but something like this. Yeah. And let's call this let's call this in an homage to one of my favorite shows. We're going to call this the lumbar yard. Those of you who are old enough to get that reference, I appreciate you watching. That's an old reference. Okay, let's oh, we didn't. We got to set this as. Oh no, it's not there. It's here. Forestry. Okay. And then use the marquee tool. Do that. And that. And that. Now, of course, since there's no on or off ramps, there's no way to actually get to this place. but we can fix that. Yeah, I know there's no water either. One thing at a time. On-ramps first. Let's see. This is going this way, so we're going to want an on-ramp there. And an off-ramp let me think about this. We're going to want an on-ramp going both directions from this street. Yeah, we definitely will. In fact, let's see, this is going this way. That's actually okay. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Yeah, I think I'm going to come back here. Well, let's see. Well, let's do an on-ramp here. We're definitely going to want one here. And we're definitely going to want an off-ramp there. Yeah, that's good. So this side they can both kind of get on the freeway, actually. This guy can get on the freeway going this way, but this side can't easily get on the freeway going that way, and that's what they're going to want to do. So yeah, I definitely need another on-ramp here, and I like to do a bypass so that not all the traffic has to flow down these kind of last two blocks here. But I don't want to take up too much real estate. So and this one is a turn left. So let's try this. Okay. Actually, hang on. Okay. Let's try that. So, oh, whoops, this is going the wrong way. That's an off-ramp, and then everybody's going to have to turn left. And I might as well do that, even though it's not going to see really any use. So they want to get on the No. I think I want to put this... The right idea. Alright, fine. I think I'm actually going to do a new cross pipe down here. No, I'm not. There's really no reason to. I've already measured out all of the distances. It's a lot faster just to do this. Except these aren't connected. For some reason. Okay, now they're connected. Okay. Yes, now they need workers. Right, so what I'm going to do... Oops. See if there's a way... Nope. Try a little bit further down. Is there a spot where this will work? Yeah, that's not bad. Okay. So now they can get on the freeway that way, or they can turn up here and get on the freeway that way. And then let's D-zone that. And we don't want that, or really that either, and we can get rid of that. Okay. Don't worry, it's not going to turn into a barren wasteland. We have lots and lots of trees left. You're complaining about sewer? Oh. So power. Still got tons of power. We need some more water and sewer. And you know what? Actually, let's pause. Water is easy enough. And a water pump. sewer, we just unlocked sewage treatment plants. So I'm going to get rid of our nasty polluting sewage treatments and add. So how much more do these cost? Just out of curiosity. 320. So they cost twice as much to maintain and 5 times as much to build. No, more than 5 times as much. Anyway, they cost a lot to build, and they take up a lot of space. But they don't turn our water nearly as brown, which is a worthy justification for building them. And actually, we might have to start. You know, we could put sewage treatment plants down here below the dam too. That would be fine. And we might actually do that. Because if I build any more here, I'm going to be below where I want the highway to go. So let's make sure that these are hooked up to water. And power. Yes. Alright, unpause. And there they go. And the last of our filthy pollution is being washed out to sea, where it will undoubtedly mingle with the rest of our pollution. Is this not working? Not operating. Should be operating. Well, maybe it just doesn't have enough capacity demand for it yet. Okay. All right. Our forest still says it needs workers. Uh, 0 out of 16 workers. Hopefully they will find workers. Let's see, we got one more area over here that we wanted to de-zone and replace with high density. And then we got 2 more areas over here. I'm just going to go ahead and do it. And we're probably just going to leave these as low density. Maybe these 2 will eventually become high density. Did we unlock that building yet? Let's see. 5 more weeks. Or is it 5 more years? I'll tell you what, let's put our taxes up to 3. Just so we won't be losing money quite as quickly. And okay, 16. The fanciest of fancy malls for all the fancy people. Okay. Wow, we have no residential demand? Really? That surprises me. Despite all of these buildings over here that need workers, we still have no residential demand. Are they too far away? They should be able to just zip down here on the highway and get to them. Android and gynoid? I don't think I want to know exactly what that would look like. $19. Not that I'm building any of these right now anyway. And hey, it's unlocked. Hooray! The Posh Mall. Alright, now what's that? I think it's one of these where we need to have... Yeah, we need to have -$1. Does it have to be exactly -1? That might be tough. Fill 3 instances of cemetery. I guess I won't build any crematoriums until my cemeteries are full then. How many cemeteries do I have? I think I have exactly 3. Industry demand is all the way down to nothing. I should probably build a fire station over here. Where do I want it? I think like this is actually pretty good. It can go right under the freeway or it can go right down there. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's put a fire station there. Okay. I want to dive into, let's, hang on, let's slow the game down. I want to dive in here. Let's, put this 6. Okay. So we're not losing quite as much money. 67. Oh, now we're making money. That's not what I want. 7, 9, 8. We're making a tiny bit of money. Let's just drop the industrial tax. So hopefully we can go to -$1. 8-1. 8-1-6. 8-1-2. Alright, let's drop my density residential tax. Okay, now we're losing a little bit of money. 200 a month. 200 a tick. That's just about perfect. You are dreaming, because the tax rate is currently much, much, much lower than it's going to be for very much longer. Pause. Is this building unlocked yet? Should be. Yes, it's unlocked. Okay. Now we can go. Let's go up to. Let's see, we were at 11% on everything. So let's go back to 11 and see if they complain. I think I'm going to go a tick higher even than that on industry. And maybe a tick lower than that on commercial. Okay. Alright, back in the positives. There we go. So we unlocked our statue of shopping. Plaza of the Dead. Okay. Let's see here. Where's our cemeteries? I know we have one here. Let's So we have 1, 2, yeah, we have exactly 3. And we got a long ways to go. Well, that one only has less than 1,000 left. And the third one I think is over here. Yeah. So we actually have quite a ways to go to fill 3 cemeteries. So we won't build any crematoriums yet. Look at that river. It's so much nicer. It's pushing all the pollution out to sea. Hopefully it'll be completely gone. And I cannot even tell that anything was there. And this one is still not operating. But apparently it's available. Yeah, we got 4 intakes. We should need 4 outtakes too, but apparently not. Okay. So all this residential has refilled, and so now we have still more industrial demand. So I could build offices. We got a lot of abandoned stuff over here. Let's bulldoze it, because I think if I bulldoze it, it'll come back faster. And the forest is on fire! Okay. So, just out of curiosity, what do you need to upgrade? More services. More services. Services like what? You're covered by fire. You're covered by police. I can't. It doesn't look like you need education. Maybe you need public transport? Well, I could build some public transport. How is this working? This appears to be working pretty well. Some of the trucks are leaving the city, other ones are taking them up here. What can I build in public transits? I can build a bus. Maybe you need access to like a rail depot? That would kind of make sense. Okay, so all of the oil is over here. I'm eventually going to want that. I'm not sure if I want it now or not, but we need more industrial. Let's just really quickly fill the rest of this in. So we need to go over to what I'm going to do is come down. Why does this look off? Straight roll tool. Come down to there. Okay, I guess it's not off. You go over here. That one is off. Must be a slope issue. And then we need to go up. We need to come down. Go back up. Come back down. And then we can go ahead and extend the industrial factory park out that way and zone some more industry. Something like that. And that. Okay, let's see if that takes care of our industrial demand. Power they have. Do they need water? They do. Astronomy hotels. Fascinating. That is going to put a lot more pressure on this on-ramp and this highway in general. And also, how do they get there? They have a really hard time getting there right now. They need an on-ramp here. Okay. That should make it a lot easier for them to get to that part of the city. But I think I'm going to do the same thing over there that I did over here and build them on another freeway access point down here. So let's but actually I think I'm going to do that in the next episode. So thank you for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the episode, please consider liking the video, and of course subscribe to the channel if you want to see how our city grows in the future. Either way, I hope you all have a terrific day.